Me and the wife are headed to PCB for the first time next week. Could you do a video close to Tidewater? Yes, I can. Welcome to the channel. I am Matt the Lizard, your guide in this adventure and exploration. Make sure to keep both hands inside the video until it comes to complete stop. All right, let's go check it out. Let's go see what's over here. Parking near Beach Access 63 is difficult. There's a lot of construction. So I went up a residential street near there, and I'm in the low water lake area of town. This feeds into the Gulf of Mexico. It's a little park called Popey Park. There was no sign saying residents only or anything like that. Given its size and its facilities, it's, you know, unless you live here, there's not much to do. But having said that, they have some playground equipment for the young kids and stuff. If you're into nature, this lake is just teeming with life. Just while I was here, I've seen a few different bird species. You can see them playing around over there. There's some wild corn, I believe called millet, growing here. And there's some big stuff crawling around in those weeds. There might even be alligator in there. It is possible. But I'm keeping a respectful distance. Let him do his alligator business, and I'll do my YouTube business. It's not a whole bunch of flow here. I wouldn't call the water stagnant though, but there's a lot of natural debris and vegetation here. So many birds in this place. And when I was walking through here earlier, there was something really big in the marsh right there. So there's no telling. You can see it's right in the middle of a neighborhood. It's kind of a cute little neighborhood. Looks to be like 70s, 80s, most of the houses. There might be some newer ones. And you can see the playground equipment here. So if you have young kids, probably a good spot. Although sometimes I look at things and I try to understand the concept. Okay, you got swings over there, great. What is this? You just climb them and then fall down through the center? Playground equipment has changed a lot since I was a child. Give me galvanized pipe or give me death. What's this thing? Well, that's fun. Looks like the city keeps the grass pretty much cut. Again, not sure what this is. I guess you go in there and fill it with sand and have a blast. I will say there's not much in the way of facilities here. There is a picnic pavilion with two benches that are bolted to the concrete. And there is a light there. It's amazing how hilly it is here. There's some interesting houses. You can see we're going down a big hill right here. Ancient sand dune. You can see all the houses. Very, very residential. I don't know how many of these are beach rentals. But look at this place. That's really cool. Very mid-century design. All that brickwork, and it's got a curved front porch, and it has these like terraced outcroppings, probably for erosion or whatever. Still kind of interesting. You don't see something like that every day. Then there's some other older houses that look nice. The whole neighborhood is kind of very well kept. No two houses are the same. A lot of brick. You know, that's probably 70s on those guys. That's probably 80s. Those are kind of cool. Look almost like sitcom houses. These guys are right up on the Tidewater Lake. Another lift station. See all the different houses there. A lot of these almost look like there's a neighborhood in Panama City side called the Cove. The way the streets are and the way the houses are, they look like they were probably built at the same time or by the same developer, or maybe they just copied designs. You see, that's kind of an interesting place. It's kind of cool. You see the fireplace? Oh, welcome to Tidewater Park. We might have to go check that out. Little ranch style house. And that carport, it really reminds me of stuff I saw out in Phoenix when I lived out there. Now this is a park. So is there parking? Looks like it's just another view of the Tidewater Lake there. Maybe we'll take a look. Somebody chases me away, they chase me away. Tidewater Park. You can see Popey Park across there. Looks like there's a house in between. A little trail. Hey, here's a turtle. What's going on, buddy? I might bother you, but I'm not going to hurt you. How you doing, son? That's kind of cool. And it just kind of opens up to a little island over here, kind of surrounded by Tidewater Lake. Not sure what else is back here. I'll probably go the way I came. You hear all the birds? That's kind of a neat house. Narrow but tall. Yes, looks like a split level ranch here. Some more neat little houses here. Wow, the giant carport and actual real stucco on that house. Seahorses are kind of cool. Some people say it's tacky, but I like it. That's newer. That's got to be 2000s, just looking at the style of the windows and the layout. And that one too. It's got the Craftsman style columns, but I doubt it's too old. That one harkens towards a little bit of a hay-frame design. Double garage, that's cool. And you got stuff like this, looks like South Florida. Some of these houses look like something you'd see up north. Which is kind of how the Cove in Panama City is, yeah. Yankee style houses. Oh, huge yard. I like the porch on that one. That's cool. cozy. I'm kind of lost back in here. Oh, check out that old Cadillac. That's neat. Yeah, if I had to guess, this is a very residential part of town. I'm sure there is some rentals here, but these look like a lot of full-time residents. I guess I gotta go back this way. You can see here a lot of these houses face low water lake. They got a nice view. A little bit of water. It's probably brackish. A little bit of salt, a little bit of fresh water. As we go around the bend here, you got some condos. We're heading back towards Front Beach Road. We're here today at Beach Access 63. That way, Pier Park, very close. This way, Sterling Breeze condo, and then just beyond there is Tidewater. And that's Sterling Breeze's parking garage. This place is the Polynesian. Got that very Hawaiian feel, mid-century. You know, if it was just a square box, it would be just as adequate, but I guess they give it a little bit of flair. And they have some units across the street as well. I will say that at this access point, there is no parking unless you're a resident. So I'm not gonna be able to stay long. Can't even really go down there, but you can kind of see. And you can see the water down there. Beautiful, as always. Again, another beach access point that's meant for residents close by to walk across the street and have access to the beach. Not really a public beach. Okay, we're here at Tidewater Beach Resort. I did have a viewer ask about this place. That sounded expensive. You can see right across the street, there is a souvenir shop called Surf Star. And there's a Marco's Pizza. It's a franchise pizza place. They're a chain. It's right across the way. And this is Tidewater. Now, the one thing to watch out for is there is quite a bit of construction going on here. I'm not sure of the whole scope of what they're doing. But you can see behind me the construction adds to a lot of the traffic. You will see over there, there's Oishi, a Thai restaurant, and sushi bar, McDonald's and Arby's. So you do have some fast food options very nearby, walking distance. And if you wanted to, it's not that far to walk to Pier Park either. Maybe about a half mile at the most. It's right down there. It's a nice place though. Looks like you park. They got a lot of signs here. This is a drop-off zone only. Loading and unloading they want you to do in the parking garage across the way, which I get because this will probably fill up pretty quick. You get 4 or 5 cars here and you'll be done. But nice place. We'll go see what else is close by. Right towards the end there, you've got Route 79. That is one of the main access points to Panama City Beach. It actually subdivides the beach in half. A lot of the locals will call anything near there or past there the west end of the beach. And I think the reason for that was till about 1970, that was considered incorporated separately as West Panama City Beach. It's listed under W. When Panama City Beach incorporated a bunch of the little beach towns and became one municipality, they did away with that. I want to say that was about 1970 or so. And that's probably why a lot of things are a patchwork the way they are, because you're joining things that weren't planned at the same time. You can see behind me Access 64. I thought I'd mark that off the list. It's right next door to the Holiday Inn Club Vacations. I'm guessing that's a timeshare, or, pardon me, what do they call it? Fractional ownership. And it does look like they have a cool little gazebo over there. Maybe for weddings or something, but The way it's set up right now, I don't even think any foot traffic will go in there, and I won't be able to pull in there, that's for sure. You can see further down the strip, heading towards the west. That way. And then going this way, the east end of the beach. We're almost right in the middle right here. I think I'm gonna gradually do all the souvenir shops, kind of compare, see which ones are the really good ones. It's got a lot of stuff here though. I like that alligator float, that's cool. That peacock too. Shirts, hats, gotta prove to everybody you were here, right? Built some kind of huge project behind it, I don't know what that is. You can see this, it's a medical clinic right across the street. That's handy. Doesn't go through open, but it is nice. We have an emergency room service on Back Beach Road. We don't have a hospital yet in Panama City Beach. They are working on building one though. So that'll be good, because we need that. Especially since I work on this side. It'd be nice to have a hospital close to where I work, just in case. Just in case. Over here, you see behind those cars, is our first major roundabout in this area. It's one of those things that on paper it probably makes sense, but around here I don't see the point of it. This used to be a place called the Y because the intersection was shaped like a Y. Clever, huh? And they did away with, there was a gas station and a pizza place here. Actually, it was Panama Pizzeria, which I've vlogged about already. They've moved. And they put in this intersection to alleviate some traffic. It's a roundabout. If everyone follows the same rules, it makes sense. But you and I both know they don't. Much like a zipper merge, on paper it works. In reality, it doesn't work. You can see Tidewater right over there, so your walking distance. A place called Muy Buenos, Mexican food. I've actually played a gig there. That was really good food. There's a place called the Sandbar. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've never eaten there. And then you have relics here of old school souvenir shops. Masonry block. Never been in. There is a Domino's Pizza and some other stuff down that way. And over here is Jeremiah's Ice Cream. Again, never eaten it. But if you want to stock up at your condo, there's a Winn-Dixie right here. I'm more of a Publix man, but Winn-Dixie's good. They run sales and stuff, I think, once a week. So, and there's also a CVS pharmacy right there, so that's kind of handy. You don't have to eat out all the time. You come over here. That's the Aqua Vista condos. And my great Aunt Maisie used to have a unit there, and she'd come here every winter. Hope she's looking down, making her proud. And you can see further down that way, a bunch more of rentals. And you can see in the distance there a place called Whiskey's. I've played on that stage many a time. That is a classic honky-tonk type place. Nice people own it, nice people run it and work there. The only thing I would say is it is very, very smoky there. If that doesn't bother you, you'll have a blast. For me, it will bother me after a while. And, you know, I don't care if people smoke. I don't want to smoke. But, been there since 1946, I believe, is what their sign says. You know, having said that, if you look, it does seem like everyone is obeying the roundabout, so maybe I'm wrong. I'm just waiting. It's relatively new. I'm waiting for the first car to launch up the center of it. Not wishing it on anybody, but we all know how people are. Some people. I came across Access 65 while I'm here, so I knocked off 3 of them here. Once again, parking is scarce. A bunch of these barricades, it'd be even difficult to walk into here right now. In the name of progress. Again, I'm not sure what they're doing with the road, if they're going to put sidewalks in or what. There are 2 sets of traffic, so it's going to probably be a 4-lane with no median and maybe sidewalks on the side. This access point is adopted by Life's a Vacation Photography. Well, thank you to them. And it does have a bicycle rack. Not all of them do. So that's kind of handy. And you can see the beach through there. Look at that water, that's beautiful. Well, there you have it, and there it is. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all the likes, shares, subscriptions, everything I'm getting. I'm starting to feel a bunch of that exponential growth once again. If you ever have any special requests for a video, just let me know and I'll try to accommodate as many as I can. Thank you for watching this far into the video. That helps the algorithm with YouTube as well. If you enjoyed what you saw here, press like. If you want to see more of my content like this, hit subscribe. If you think this is worth telling somebody about, hit share. And if you just want to find out when I upload a new video, hit the notification bell at the bottom. Comments are welcome, corrections also. They're all good. And remember, you are important, and the world needs more people like you. Matt the Lizard, out.